Hello again, YouTube. This is Mike from Hudson Valley Hi-Fi, back with a video on the brand new KEF LSX wireless 2s. This is a pair we just recently got into the store for demo, and so far I've been awfully impressed with the second generation of the LSX. These are, of course, the little babies in the line. Compared to the LS50 wireless 2s, and just released, and we'll have a video about them very soon, is also the new LS60 floor stander from KEF. But we thought we'd do a video on these to go over what's new in this speaker and what kind of features you can put together with this, and why would you want a pair of these? It's always the question. Why would I want this speaker over, say, an LS50 or over the large LS60? Of course, cost, factors into that big time. But where would you use something like this speaker in your house? They're not very large. They're kind of like a mini LS50. They utilize a very similar driver. This has the aluminum high-frequency driver along with the aluminum magnesium alloy low-frequency driver. Inside each one of these is an amplifier that puts 30 watts to the high-frequency drive and 70 watts to the low-frequency drive. So this is actually a bi-amped, or there's just two amplifiers in here, and the driver units are actually separated, 1 amp for each one. So that's been carefully matched by the manufacturer to sound its best. And this can be used in two different ways. They can be truly wireless, where the two speakers do not need to be connected to one another, because they do have separate amplifiers. Each one of them needs to be plugged into the wall. They both have an AC plug on the rear panels. However, you can plug these into the wall in opposite sides of the room and not have a wire between them. The only shortcoming there is that to go up above 48,000 samples per second, going up to some of the high res like 96,000, you're going to want to have a cable going between them, which in this case, there is a, see, T there, two pairing speaker. So the partner speaker to this has the same, if we go around back of the partner speaker, the only connections back here is the AC connection and the RJ45 plug there. That is set up for a Cat6 cable, which in the box, along with the AC cords for this, there is a 10-footer of Cat6 cable that goes from one speaker to the other. If you do need longer, you can certainly do longer. Cat6 is pretty cheap. You can buy pre-terminated. If they're going to be really far apart and you're running it through the wall, or if you're a little more advanced of an installer, maybe you do want to make your own cable up. But yes, Cat6 from there to the other will give you the best results. Right next to that port, since we're going to talk about the ports here, this is your network port. Of course, a wired LAN connection is always going to be best when doing anything internet-based or network-based. So having that port is really nice if you want to hook this to your switch or router to speed up your connection. HDMI. HDMI ARC coming off your television. We'll get into that in a little while here as well. And right above that, another digital connection. There's your optical input. To the right of that, USB-C, which this is the summer of 2022. USB-C is the hot connection now for USB. And right next to that, we do have an auxiliary analog input. This is a 3.5 millimeter. So you could use 3.5 millimeter to RCA cables if you wanted to hook up, say, a phono preamplifier with a turntable attached to it. That would go right in this plug. To the right of there, subwoofer. Yes, the main speaker, the one that you get your connections, will have a subwoofer output. So you can run a sub. We've really enjoyed these so far with KEF's Qobuz B. Very, very good sub to pair up with these. If you climb the ladder a little more, the KC62 sub from KEF is unbelievably powerful and sounds amazing with this speaker. With the size driver you have in this speaker, even though it is rear ported, both of these have these beautiful rear ports, they will, not go much deeper than, say, mid 50 hertz region is kind of where you get a roll-off point. I think the spec sheet shows them going a little lower, but at a -6 dB. So you're probably going to want to sub if you want some real deep bass out of these. And we'll go over a couple different reasons for that in a moment as well. Just above, real fast, this is a master reset. Right in the middle here, this is your partner speaker pairing. You would pair the two if you were using them in a wireless scenario. You would push this button on the back of both speakers. They would connect to each other. To the right of there, Bluetooth pairing. Yes, you can Bluetooth to these. Would you want to? I don't think so. I don't think we've ever Bluetooth to them. It's just easier to use the app and stream, which is why this speaker is so special. There is a KEF Connect app you would put on your phone or tablet, connect to the same network that you connect the speaker, and then you can stream a variety of services through that app. If you're using Tidal or Qobuz or Spotify or AirPlay as well from an Apple device, there's a whole slew of native apps you can stream directly to the speakers over your home network. So let's go check out the accessories for these. The only accessory we have currently is the S1 stand. So this is the S1 stand that are color coordinated to the speaker. The S1 stand is a really sturdy stand for this size speaker. It also connects to the underside. There is a screw under here that does attach the speaker to the stand, which does make a real just sturdy connection between the two. There is also a desktop platform if you want to sit these on a desktop but get them, like an inch or so off the desktop and tilted slightly. They do make a desktop as well as a wall mount, which also connects right down here again. There is cable management on the back here, and you can run your cabling down through the stands. So why would you want a speaker like the LSX version 2? The previous version did not have as much connectivity as this one does have. Also, the software has been greatly updated. The networking technology has been updated in this speaker. Much like any wireless product, as they age, new technologies emerge, better processors, things like that. Yes, it's going to all evolve. This is the current one. It is also Roon ready. They say Roon ready, and there is an asterisk right now. They're Roon ready, not quite Roon tested and certified yet by Roon. However, if you go to the KEF website, again, it's the summer of 2020. It is showing that by the fall, they are hoping to have these Roon certified, tested, and running on the Roon software as well. We do use that in the store here. We love the Roon software, and I'm really looking forward to these being a Roon tested component. So what would you use these for in your home? Obviously, you're not going to put these in a room that is huge, and you're going to do a lot of listening to music critically in there. These will be more of a smaller room, bedroom, office, desk, that type of setup. The reason they make the desk stands are that for near-field listening, these are outstanding. This would be the best computer speaker you could pretty much buy without going too crazy. And the desk platform is perfect for that. Near-field listening, wonderful. Little subwoofer added again, the Qobuz 8B, excellent. Whether you're in a desk scenario, you may not need the sub, but if you really do like a little low-end extension, it'd be great to have. If you put this in, say, like a bedroom, most times this would be in a bedroom hooked to also a television over the HDMI ARC coming off the TV. Then a sub would be great if you wanted the effect of it again, but these will be so much better than a soundbar. They have definitely taken over in terms of the soundbar scene, because if you want to use them as a dual purpose setup, it's fantastic. You can listen to music, you can watch movies, you can watch television, and they'll sound great for everything. As well as if you want to hook any of your analog or digital components to the rear of the speaker. Lastly, I would say you can also use these in like a kitchen setup, or say you have another small study or something, bookshelves, and you want something really small that will fit in tight spaces, but still sound great without putting holes in your ceiling, holes in your walls. These are a great alternative. I do have clients with the original LSX They have them, say, above their kitchen cabinets. If they have an opening up there, you can put them in there. You can plug them in, something like behind a refrigerator, and they don't need to be touched. You know, they can just kind of hide and sound wonderful in that type of scenario. So they really have kind of an excellent purpose, not really for large rooms. Our showroom here is 12, well, the showroom that we have these in is 12 by 16. These with a small sub, really great in that space. If we move these into a 24 by 18 space, they're probably going to get lost. So at that point, I would say you want to either look at the LS50 wireless 2s or go up to the LS60, which is a monster of a wireless powered speaker. So these are offered at this time in 6 different finishes, and they've also changed the finishes. So this is the white, which is kind of a matte white, satiny white. It's hard to see on the camera, but it is kind of a, not metallic, but sort of a pearled finish in a way, but really pretty finish. And I love the accent on the port in the back, which you'd never see from the front. But the matching high-frequency drive unit in the middle is the same color. These are offered also in like a cobalt blue, a real metallic red. Some of them are either, again, this satin finish, or they actually have several that are now wrapped in like a cloth on the outside, which is really unique. It's kind of a pretty look to the speaker, gives it a little more personality as well. And of course, they have the matching stands in any of those colors. So we will put a link in the description below if you are interested in the LSX2. We will link to our web store. I would urge you to reach out to us and see if we can hook you up with any sort of a promo or a discount code. And in the description below, I'll also list for you the 2-month free trial to Qobuz that we offer here in the store. You can check out Qobuz, high resolution streaming. It's our favorite platform to demo music in the showrooms. Along with, if you want to try out Roon, we'll also put a trial code if you'd like to give Roon a try. If you'd like to reach out to the store, our phone number here at the shop is 845-219-1730. Feel free to give us a call, or you could send us a text message, and we will certainly get back to you. You can reach me personally, Mike, M-I-K-E, at HudsonValleyHiFi.com, and feel free to reach out with any questions you might have about this product, any of the products we carry. We do carry the full line of KEF speakers, installation speakers, wireless speakers, passive speakers. Wonderful company to work with, and happy to answer any questions you may have about these or any of the products that we carry here in the store. And if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you have, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And if you can hit the little bell icon, that'll let you know when we post these. We've been trying to get more of these up on the web. Just been very, very busy despite the summer being here, which is wonderful. And we appreciate everyone that has reached out with any questions and, inquiring about product that we carry here in the store. Very exciting. A lot of new stuff coming down the pipe. And we're going to hopefully make a lot of new videos here to show it all off to you. So again, this is Mike at Hudson Valley Hi-Fi, and hopefully catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.